Hi. I'm not editing this. I think I want to display my upsetity and my disappointment and properly articulate how I truthfully and wholeheartedly feel about everything involved in this. So, Microsoft this morning announced that across the board, they're going to be increasing their console prices. I'm going to pull up the article real quick just so y'all can take a glance. I got it at IGN basically. The Series S is going to go from $299 to $379. The Series S 1 TB model is going to go from $349 to $429. The Series X digital is going to go from $449 to $549. The base Series X with the disk drive is going to go from $499 to $599. And you can take a look at everything else. And Microsoft has stated that this is because of the tariffs. Now, the tariffs I can understand from a hardware, and by hardware I mean accessory standpoint. I can understand that. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand the purpose. I don't understand the drive, and I don't understand the decision making that goes behind taking an, at this point, 5-year-old system, and increasing the price tag by $100. These systems launched in December/November of 2020, mid-pandemic. These systems are 5 years old. These price increases are not coming with any additional benefits. They're not coming with a bundled game. They're not coming with an additional controller or anything to make this worthwhile. Unless I'm an idiot, this is absolutely, positively, and utterly shameful and downright disgusting. There is no logical reason in which case an entire console should jump up to $100. And I understand that tariffs might be a factor in this, but understand, I don't care. Straight up. The political state of the world don't mean shit. And I mean that in the sense where if the tariffs were announced, because remember, we're going to get to Nintendo, but the tariffs were announced, and Nintendo, they said, hey, we know if we charge more for the system, less people are going to buy it. So let's take the hit on that. All the other accessories, the additional things, we'll charge more on that, but we'll take the hit on the console. And you can debate that. You can talk about how that's a dumb decision. You can talk about how they should never increase the price at all. You should talk about how the multi-billion-dollar company should be a lot more friendly, even though we know that it's ultimately unrealistic. What Microsoft is doing does not make a lick of sense, especially if you consider the fact that Microsoft is in dead last. Microsoft, according by multiple analysts, multiple statistics, multiple numbers, that the combined push rate of the Series X and S is less than half of the PS5. PS5, last time I checked, is hovering somewhere near 65 and 70 million. So that means the Series X and S combined are maybe 10 or so million, 10 to 15 million above the Wii U, which peaked out at 15 million. Do you not realize how insane that is? Do you not realize how utterly ridiculous the last person who has any room to talk about something, the last person in the room who should be in a position to even make a joke, goes out and does this? For 5-year-old ass hardware. Even if you want to make the comparison, because I brought this this talking point up in a previous video, and we can argue about the Switch 2 coming out and using old hardware, not up to date, but that's different between me looking at something, me walking into your house, and I'm like, you see that phone you got there? What if I say for no reason, you get $100 extra for it? It's not worth an additional $100 extra, when typically technology price decreases in time. It decreases in time. So whoever signed off on this, Phil Spencer, whoever the big-headed dickhead at that corporation, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. Y'all have some obscene audacity to do any type of shit like this. Genuinely, especially when you're in talks to say that next generation is your last. You think you were in a position to tell a consumer base, give me more money? Motherfucker, do you got even 3 games worth of damn? Not made by the other studios you tried to monopolize by buying up and taking all their shit. Dude, it's your home studio. Can they make a half-decent fucking game? Can they? I don't think they can. I don't think 343 Industries or Xbox Industries or whoever you got in there in that fucking slave house is gonna give me anything. That y'all think y'all have the audacity, y'all think y'all have the fucking nerve to look me in the eye and say $80. You think you have that in you, that dog in you? Cause you don't. And what this makes me think about is Sony. I know they just recently increased prices in Australia. Are they planning a huge price increase? Because Microsoft doesn't have the market share. Microsoft isn't even in the room of competitors to stand there and look them in the eye and make them at least think. Think, Mark, think about what they're doing. So if they're doing this, what does Sony got? What does Sony got? This PlayStation 5. Oh shit, almost knocked it over. This PlayStation 5 that I didn't even buy, by the way. This was a gift from my mom. That is the digital edition PS5 that I own. That is now probably going to go up in price too. PlayStation Plus has gone up in price. What are we doing? What are we doing? And to anyone in the gaming sphere who are upset about these price increases and think that Donald Trump, think in some way, shape, or form that if Donald Trump was no longer president, that all this would magically wipe away, I have horrible news for you. I have horrible news for you. Donald Trump and all his affiliates, Elon Musk, JD Vance, all of them, they all subscribe a little bit to the same ideology, the same movement pattern, the same prediction rate, meaning he could die today and ain't shit changing. Your best bet at change is unironically in the next midterm election, but I know the cycle. I know that nothing ever happens. And to say this, I don't mean you should stop protesting. You should stop trying to advocate for change. I'm saying do not make this your only solution, because chances are, historically speaking, looking at the papers, the numbers on the pages, this ain't changing. It don't matter who's in office. And when I say don't matter who, I mean because our next lineup of niggas that are going to be in office are going to keep the shit going. Hate to break it to you, bucko. Like, shrug, because that's all I can fucking do is shrug. So, Microsoft wants $80. You want $80 for the next Call of Duty? You want $80 for the next AI-generated bullshit? I seen that Copilot shit, the forced integration you've dropped on Windows for your dog shit AI model. I've seen y'all prancing around talking about, ooh, look, you can play a Doom remake in our AI model. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. What happened to the fucking games I used to play on your system? What happened to any of that? It don't exist. You lost your touch, old ass man. So what do you got for me? You got some more AI generated visuals? You got some more force frame generation? Because NVIDIA's decided that they're not interested in improving the performance of cards. They said slap some AI on it. Put it out there. We have all the market share in the world. Who gonna stop us? Who? And listen, I understand that some people are looking at this and they feel helpless. And they feel helpless. I got a couple ideas on what you can do about it to alleviate the issue and to make things less bad on you. Because truthfully, if I've learned from any major boycott, because that's not what I'm advocating here, because I don't believe in the gaming communities can ever unify against a common enemy. I don't think that shit is ever gonna happen. But for you, an individual, I'm gonna try to put you on some game from what I've been doing. So, as we all understand Microsoft's Game Pass model, I believe they're doing this to make people more interested in subscribing to Game Pass, because they want you to have that subscription and forget you have that subscription so they can upcharge the fuck out of you. What do? I'm gonna put y'all on a method. Microsoft Edge, Microsoft Rewards. As long as that Game Pass 1 month is in there, get on Microsoft Edge, make some BS searches. You get a couple points, you do some quizzes. Do all that. Do it on a burner device. Don't make Edge your main web browser. If you don't feel comfortable, I'm always going to advocate for Firefox or any of the more safer things. But have that, dump some bullshit on there, get your points, get your free month, play whatever game you want, and then you can min-max that system to get a continuous spring of Game Pass. I understand you might want to own your games, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't know if it's going to look like it. Doom Dark Ages, that's coming out. I don't know if that's going to get a sudden price increase, but I know for damn sure I'm not interested in playing it. Primarily, mostly because I know how Doom games are, okay? I'll wait a couple years, I can get the game for about a bag of chips at the store. Don't matter. Nintendo games. Hey, we here. I admit I was wrong. Only in the sense where I didn't think they'd have the goal to Microsoft and potentially Sony have the goal to say, hey, we want $80. I did say in that Sonic Crossworlds video that I think that, hey, that Rockstar with the steel chair with $100 gonna make this look real stupid. I was still right. I don't care. If you are a Nintendo owner or you're about to get a Switch 2, buy your game secondhand. Buy your shit secondhand. That's probably the best thing I can give you. Get used to using third-party peripherals if you're fine with it, if you're comfortable with it. Go get some third-party peripherals. But most importantly, buy your game secondhand. You got mom and pop shops. Almost every single game in my Switch library I bought at a mom and pop shop. I bought at some secondhand store, pawn shops. Do any underhand, under the table deal you can do. If you are interested in selling the 7 Cs, sell them motherfuckers. Sell them. Go across the world, find a One Piece, tell me about it. If you see me on them ocean waves, wave. I'll probably wave back at you. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for all the market analysts who's been allegedly predicting this video game crash that's allegedly supposed to come. I've been calling your bluff, but if now is the time for the crash, I'm ready. It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad when you got publishers asking $80 for a game. Not every game is a genre-defying, legendary game of a lifetime like Baldur's Gate 3. So, I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know what to do. I know. Make the happy decisions. Make decisions that are going to make you comfortable. Make decisions that are going to make the people you live with comfortable. Do not put yourself in a bad position. Don't get a system and put that shit on Afterpay and fuck up your credit. Don't do that. Unless you know you can afford it. But generally speaking, it's going to get tough. It's going to get rough. It's going to be real bad, real annoying. But you can do it. You can weather through it. They've been saying it's time for a while now. So I don't got much else to say to this. Be safe. Make smart financial decisions. Don't do anything reckless. And I'm out of here. That's what I think. Subscribe if you want to. Like if you want to. Comment. And that's mostly it. I really don't know what else I can say. We streaming on Twitch/YouTube Shorts. I think at the time this video goes up later today or later tomorrow, March 2nd, we're gonna be playing, or not March, May 2nd. I'm gonna finish up Sonic Unleashed, and then I'm gonna play some Xenoblade. But yeah, comment down below how you feel. If you think I'm trolling, you think I'm wrong, cool. But hey, it's malcomexnox, or I'm Malcolm. This has been Xnox. I don't know what that means yet, but I think it's fun to say. But yeah, we out of here. Change on, man. Stay safe out there.